Next up in our draft prospect preview here on the PHLY Phillies podcast is a college bat, an interesting guy who plays both the field and can pitch on the mound. He is Carson Benge, 21 years old, from OK State, a Cowboy. Yeah. 6'1", 185 pounds, and yes, played both right field and bullpen relief pitcher work for the OK State Cowboys. His scout grades, which we've been talking a lot about throughout these draft prospect videos, here they are. His hitting tool comes in at a 55 grade on the scouts grades. Power, also a 55. Run, a 50. Arm is excellent with a 60. Obviously, he's a pitcher as well. His fielding comes in at a 55, and the overall scout grade falls in at 55, which is pretty good. Now, Benge had Tommy John surgery back in 2022, but he did pitch this past year for the OK State Cowboys. 6'1", 175-pound right-hander. He posted a 6.69 ERA. But he struggled with his control throughout the first 10 starts and 35 innings of the season. But he also slashed at the plate 343, 466, 535 with 7 home runs, 17 doubles, and more walks than strikeouts as a hitter. Benge has hit on the mound as high as 96 miles an hour. He throws a curveball, a slider, and a changeup. But he's best known for his bat speed. His bat speed and pull side power as a left-handed hitter might give a greater upside as a position player, although he has the arm speed and strength on the mound. He also has the arm speed and strength to play all 3 positions across the outfield. The industry, according to evaluators, are going to continue looking at him on both sides of the ball, but most seem to think he's more promising as a bat outfielder. So at the plate, he shows a great ability to barrel balls both in the zone and low and fading out of the zone, and also balls high up in the zone. So he pretty much has a great understanding and ability to barrel balls wherever they are in the zone. He is a plus on raw power. He has shown on the mound swing and miss stuff on low and outside stuff, especially as a left-handed pitcher. And above average bat speed at the mound. This guy's all over the place. Sometimes I'm talking about his batting. Sometimes I'm talking about his pitching. He's got a lot to bring to the table. He has average bat speed. He has multiple home runs over 112 miles an hour off the bat on the exit velocity, which is pretty good for a college player. Defensively, he has good read on balls in right field, and he looks the part of an outfielder with that plus arm. Concerns are at the plate, he has to shorten up his swing, or he's going to struggle at the next level. He pitched in relief for OK State this year and has shown that above average changeup with a fringe curveball and decent velocity, topping out at 96 mile an hour. Still very raw on the mound. So teams are viewing him more as an offensive bat to bring into their organization than they are as an arm. But, you know, that type of athleticism and versatility, I'm sure, intrigues some scouts, especially missing a year in college due to Tommy John. The reason he gets talked about as a first-round pick is because scouts believe few in this draft can match his bat-to-ball skills with impressive exit velocities. So chances are he's going to be an offensive player and not a pitcher, But Carson Benge from Oklahoma State, definitely giving scouts a lot to think about with that versatility. So we'll see where he ends up going and if the Phillies actually consider him at pick 27 on Sunday.
We all silly like the mayor.